Hey, it's me. I don't generally do a lot of vlogging, like video diary type stuff, but I thought it might be good to do this today, just because I recently talked about in a previous video creating or pursuing a career in the arts or building your own business, making your own thing. I've talked about that, and so I just want to share with you something that's a part of that. I know right now it probably sounds like I'm going to tell you somebody died or whatever. I'm just hangry right now. All I had was a little like breakfast bar type thing and some water today, and it's like, I don't know, 4 p.m., 4:30. And so after this, I am going to go and make myself something to eat, but I haven't had it yet, and I'm a little... A lot of you know that I did a web series. I wrote, produced, acted in, edited a web series. I'll put a link to it so that you can see it. A friend of mine directed the episodes, and two other friends acted in it, and it was the first time I'd ever done a web series of my own, and I learned a lot. It started out as a way for me to express and protest what I saw going on just around me. Politically, racism has had a huge resurgence in our society. Well, open racism, I'll put it that way, because racism never left. I needed to write that stuff down and get it out so that I wouldn't just be at home angry. So I did that, and I think it was cathartic for everyone. It was a lot of fun. We learned a lot, but there were only 3 actors and a director, and it was very small. I've just written something that is a little bigger. It's still not huge, but it's a little bigger, and I'm working with a friend to figure out how to get this done. What do we need? Because I'm still not an expert. I did learn some things on the last one, but every time you want to elevate, and I want to continue to challenge myself and create bigger and better projects. I can't tell you about it yet. I need to register the script with the WGA. There are a few things that I want to do first. Given the people who supported me with the first web series, like I know who my audience is now, and this is something that I would watch if someone else had come up with the idea. I've let 2 friends of mine read it, and they think it's hilarious and informative. And when I write something and then I step away from it, and when I come back to it, it's like somebody else wrote it. Like it's not my baby anymore. I reread it and I found myself laughing at certain spots where I had forgotten that I put something in there. I just had my first pre-production meeting. Now, production is when it's lights, camera, action. You're shooting, you're producing this thing, creating this thing, and then you release it. We're in pre-production right now, figuring out how much is this gonna cost? And it's coming out of my pocket, so I'm like, okay, what equipment do I have already? What do we need? What do actors need to be paid? I would love to pay everybody like $1 million. I cannot do that. I don't have it. How do we get this done and still respect the time, expertise, and energies of everybody who's working on this? And how many people do we need to work on it? How much crew do we need? My co-producer texted me this morning saying that he wanted to talk, and I was like, well, can I get a heads up about what this is about? Are you quitting? What's going on? And we talked, and he had some concerns, some financial concerns, and asked me if we should crowdfund. Just thinking about asking for money gives me such apprehension. Like, I don't like to ask for money for myself when the ice cream truck is out there. I love ice cream trucks. They make me happy. But I don't like to ask for money for myself. Like you know, say I have had a rough year and I'm kind of struggling and I need some help, like I will do everything I can to figure out, okay, how do I turn this around, or how do I tread water? Okay. How do I tread water until I can swim again? So just him saying crowdfunding really just, you know, just gave me the willies. And so then I had to figure out, okay, well, how much money is this exactly? What are we talking about? And it's a chunk. It's a chunk. So, and I told him, I said, look, this ain't my area of expertise. Asking folks for money, I don't want to get good at asking folks for money. There are people who do that and they do it well, fundraise. There are all sorts of worthy causes. Short an emergency, I'm really not trying to be asking folks for money. So, okay. So I told him, I said, I'm not saying no, but I can't do that. I'm telling you this. I wish I could come to you and say, oh, we fixed it and we have some great solution, and we don't. Y'all are going through the process with me right now. I don't know how it's going to get done. I know it needs to get done. I know I need to get it done. I know I'm going to get it done. I don't know how it's going to get done right now. I don't want to ask anybody for any money. I do not. Like you know, it just, the thought makes me itch. I have to figure out how smart it would be, how economically responsible it would be for me to fund it all myself. I really need to think about that. And the only other option I see is to enter the scripts into a festival or something like that and try to get it produced that way. So I don't know. This is where I am right now. This is where I am today. Maybe once I eat something, I'll be able to think better, and you know, the light bulb will go on, and I'll go, oh, yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. But this is how it is sometimes. Just because you've created something, I've created a script, I've created these characters, I've created this story, that doesn't mean that the work stops there. Like, then you have to figure out, okay, how do I get this out into the world? Not even just to make money. You know, okay, I'm going to create this and then we're going to get rich. Artists, yes, we need money to live on, just like everybody else, because my landlord is not going to take, you know, this painting as rent. So we do need money to live, but artists create because we have to, like, because that's just what we do. So not even looking at this as some huge money-making vehicle, anything like that. How do I create? How do I employ other artists? Because a director is an artist. Other actors, artists. If we need a sound person, artist. How do we create this, employ other artists, allow them to do what they do, and fairly compensate people for their time, energy, and expertise? That's it. Because I could round up, I mean, I'm working for free. It's, you know, it's my thing. I'm working for free. My co-producing partner is working for free. That, and it's fine. I'm not complaining about that. I feel like I just sound angry because I'm hungry. So I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm really just trying to tell you what's what. But other people that we employ in the production of this, their landlords are going to take a copy of the web series as payment for rent either. So I really want to be respectful of everyone that I work with in the same way that I like to be respected when I'm hired to do something. I'm figuring it out. I don't have the answers right now. I will keep you updated, and yeah. that's where I am. Now I'm gonna go eat. All right. I will talk to you again soon. I think I may just start a separate vlog playlist for things like this, because I know some people are, just, well, what is the point? I don't know. The point is, I want to get this stuff done, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it done yet. and I'm frustrated and I'm hungry. That's the point of this today. So that's where I am on February the 7th, 2018. And I'm gonna go eat, and I will see you soon. All right, bye.